Namaste Masters. Before I start the session, let me thank my gurus Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, Dr. Newton Kondaviti and Dr. Lakshmi. My name is Indrani Krishnamohan. I am from Tadipatri, Andhra Pradesh, India. Today I want to share with you such a beautiful topic named 3C concept. Before I go into the topic, let me tell about myself. So I am from Tadipatri, as I said, and I have been practicing this meditation from my childhood, and I have done many workshops in the Quantum Life University regarding inner child, past life regression, family constellation, breath mastery and life between lives. Today I am here to share with you this wonderful concept of 3 C's. So what is this? What are these 3 C's? The 3 C's are, the first one is competition, the second one is comparison, the third one is complaint. So these 3 C's are playing a major role in our lives. As you can see in your life, you can always listen these 3 C's of competition, comparison and complaint. So in your day-to-day life, you will be listening of this word competition. This is a competitive world. You have to be in the first, you have to work hard, you have to study hard, you have to do many things, you have to stress yourself to be in this competitive world, to be placed in this competitive world, to earn money, to study well, to be well settled. You have been listening, I have been listening, all of you have been listening about this world competition. So when we listen the word competition itself bring us so much of stress. Oh my God, what is this? There is full of competition. If you are not good enough, if you feel that you are not participating well in this society, if you are not doing so well, you feel like I am not going to succeed in my life. There is so much of competition everywhere. How am I go and placed in a wonderful company? How am I going to, how am I going to take care of my family? So this competition, the word itself brings us so much of stress. And as an engineering student, I can see in our college they say there is so much of competition, you have to work hard, you have to be placed. So everywhere we listen this word competition. But do we need this competition? Do we really feel that this is a competitive world and if we are not going to work hard, there is no place for us? Is it really true? If you feel like this is a competitive world and you have to really work very hard, and even though you work hard, I'm not going to beat this competition, if you feel like that, then it's going to bring a disasters in our life. It's going to make the hell of our lives. Instead of this competition, let us know about such a wonderful thing called abundance. The world everywhere is abundant. Why do we feel competition? Because we don't feel there is an abundant jobs for us. There are no jobs for in our country or the place where you work. So when we feel like that, when we feel that there is no abundance, there are no jobs, there are very limited jobs for us, then you feel that struggle, then you feel that competition. But instead, when we focus on the abundance, that we have enough jobs, plenty of jobs where I can be placed, where I can be well settled, where I can have growth in my life, where I can take care of my family. See this nature, see this beautiful earth. There are so many trees, the earth is filled with greenery. There is so much of air that we breathe. There is water. There are lakes, there are mountains, there is beauty everywhere. This earth is plentiful, this earth is filled with abundance. We have food to eat. When we focus on this abundance, then our complete version of competition changes. When we focus on the abundance that we have plenty of jobs, if I work hard, if I'm going to work, then I'm going to be placed, then I'm going to have a very good life. If you have that way of focus, if you see in that view, then the competition is nothing for us. If you remember that there are so many of jobs offering, and there are many ways that we can explore, there are many ways that we can expand, then everything changes. Not only in this placements area or everywhere, every company compete with others. The competition here is with others. When this competition is with others, then it brings so much of stress. I hope you are getting my point, what the competition means in your life or in my life. But when we focus on competing with ourselves, that will be different. As we see many times, many places, everywhere, we are competing with others. When we are competing with others, we are not exploring more, we are not expanding more. So when we compete with others, it's like when we are competing, the next thing we do is comparison. We compare with others what they are doing and what we have to do. We compare with others what they are doing, what do we have to do, and what is the thing that we have to we have to expand. So what do we do to compare, to beat that comparison, to be in the top place? And when we compare, when this comparison is not good, when this comparison is not enough, then what do? We complain on others or ourselves that this is happening all because of the shit. So we always, when we start with competition, we compare. When we compare, again we complain. The scenario whole continues again and again and again and again, which brings so much of stress, so much of sadness in our lives. So here, competing in the sense means not competing with others. We have to compete with ourselves. If there is a company, for example, if I'm here, I'm studying, so when I say I don't want to be in this competition, I don't want to be competing with others, but I have to compete with myself, not with others. For example, a student who scores 60 out of 100, they has to compete with themselves. They has to compete with themselves that they want 70 out of 100 for the next time. So they have to compete with themselves. When they compete with themselves, they explore more. They increase their thinking capacity. They increase their capabilities. When they are comparing, when they are competing with others, what happens? We just go to comparison and we just complain, which is not necessary for us. So this is the main thing. If you want to compete with yourself. Compete with yourself that you want to be in a better position again. Competing with ourselves is the main thing that we have to do. And remember, the world is full of abundance. When you focus our view from the lack to abundant, then everything changes. Whatever you want in your life, whatever you want to be in your company, or whether you want to be placed in a job, wherever it might be, when you compete with yourself, when you focus on abundance instead of lack, there is so much of possibilities. The possibilities are everywhere for us. You can look into your life, feel that you are abundant. Release the thought that there are so less amount of jobs for me. So if I am going to apply, there are few chances for me to get into the job. There are few chances for me to grow. Just focus on what you need instead of what you don't. Understand that this world is full of abundance. This world is full of abundance, and it can satisfy the needs you want. Listen to the world, focus on the abundant. Focusing our shift changes everything. Till now, if you are focusing on the lack, if you are focusing on there is low jobs, there are there are no particular jobs for me, or you feel like I'm not growing, I'm not wealthy enough. So just focus, just shift your focus from lack to abundant. This is the way we are exploring. We start exploring ourselves. We compete with ourselves instead of others. So this is all about competition. The competition everywhere we feel, which brings stress. Say no to competition, not to compete with others but to ourselves. Focus on the abundance. Shift your focus from lack to abundance. So the next thing, the first C is about competition. The second C is about comparison. So we compare with others, right? Most of the times. We compare with others. We compare our marks, we compare our, the money we have, we compare our lifestyles, we compare everything. Mostly in our lives we mostly compare with others, and will not be satisfied if our comparison is not up to the mark. If we are not up to the mark, we feel sad. If you see a very bungalow, if you are even though you are living a very good life, but if you compare with others, then you are going to face some sadness in your life. We are not, we are not been accepting the ourselves. We are not, we are not thanking for what we have in our lives. Instead we compare with others. So in this society we always compare, but will that comparison leads us to live in a better way? I'm saying you can have a role model for yourself. You can have a role model but not to compare. You can reach to that point but not to compare. You can have a motivation. The role model is for motivation, the comparison is for our sadness. If we compare, that is not going to take you to reach higher levels. The comparison is the main reason that we feel low about ourselves, or we feel not worthy, or feeling not deserved. So when we just remove this comparing with others, because remember, in your life everyone are unique. We feel if we are doing some work and we compare with others who had so much of experience in their life. For example, I am painting. I don't know anything about painting, but still I am trying. I practiced for 10 days, I am trying. When I am going to compare with other who has mastered in his or her paintings, when I am going to compare with that painting, what happens to me? It makes me sad sometimes. Most of this comparison brings us sad. If you feel that our painting is good enough, that will be very wonderful. But are we really focusing on the positive things that we want in our life? No, absolutely no. We are focusing, we are comparing. If you feel that we are low, we make ourselves that we feel that we are not deserved, we feel that we are not worthy enough. Is it really necessary in our life to feel not worthy and not deserved? To be not loved? That's no. So remember, each of us are very unique beings. So each of us has a different talent, each of us has a uniqueness. Even the drops present in the ocean, each drop is different from one another. So every drop has its own properties. Likewise, every soul in this universe has its own uniqueness. Remember that you are very unique, and not to compare with others. This comparison is just going to make you low if you are really affecting with that. So sometimes you feel like if you are comparing with others who are low to you, then you might feel happy. But how many times will you do that? How many times will you compare with others who you feel they are low? How many times you are going to do that? Awarely, with awareness or with unawareness, obviously you are going to somehow compare, and some point of time you are going to be sad. So instead of comparing with others, compare with yourself. So the same example goes, if you are going to achieve this 100 marks, if you want 100 marks in your exams, so you have reached up to 70 marks. Compare with yourself. Previously you are in 60 marks, now you are in 70 marks. Compare with yourself, compete with yourself. So when in the competition also, the first rank goes for the highest marks which have been scored. For example, if the highest mark is 70 or 75, in the competition the first rank goes to the him or her who has scored 75. But when you compete with yourself, now you have got 70 marks, next you want to get 80 marks. When you are going to compete with yourself, when you are going to compare with yourself, what are you going to do? Are you being stuck in that 75 marks, or are you moving forward? So we need to compete and compare with ourselves instead of others. We compare with others. If you want, you can take someone as your role model, but not compare, because you remember everyone are unique in this universe. Each and every person differs. Not even our thumbprints are same, our eyes are same. So how do you think the others are more than you or others are less than you? Each have their own importance in their life. Each are very unique. So do you. We deserve, we are worthy, and we are loved. So compare with yourself. So compare, ask yourself today, did I do anything that was wonderful? Did I achieve anything today? Have I done any good thing? Have I learned anything today? So if yes, wow, next day I'm going to improve myself. If you have painted something, so you feel like this is not that much up to the mark, then feel thankful for that painting, and tomorrow we move on. We just act accordingly. We improve ourselves. When we feel that we are unique, that I can compare with myself, that I can improve, then the whole thing changes. It's all about the positive attitude you have for yourself, the positive way you look, the way you focus on. So if you blame yourself that you have not done anything today, then it's not going to help you. So we have to encourage ourselves. What do we need to do? We have to encourage ourselves, remembering that we are unique beings, and we are going to encourage ourselves to start a new day, to start new things, to explore the things, to expand our consciousness. And from there, when we compare, the whole thing changes. When we compare with ourselves, when we motivate ourselves, when we encourage ourselves, the life changes. And then the next C, the complaint. Complaint is what most of us do when we not achieve our goals which we want, or when we do something that we don't want, or when others do that, when others affect our lives. So we complain on others mostly. So when you see, when there is a mistake, the first thing we do is to complain. Instead of looking into what happened, we just complain unknowingly, sometimes knowingly. We just complain on others or ourselves that this is all happened because of you. For example, there is a situation you have faced and you think that this is not my fault, this is others' fault. You just complain. But remember, we create our own reality. Before complaining, remember that you create your own reality and you are the one which lead to the situation. Before complaining, let us look into ourselves. What have we done to face this situation? Even if you are facing any hardships, if you are facing any betrayal, if you are facing something bad in your life, look into yourself. Look into yourself. What is that which made you to reach this situation? Look into yourself. What is the thought? What is the emotion? What is the belief I have or you have that made you to reach this situation? So if you feel like if you have a belief that you will be betrayed, if you have a belief that you will be betrayed, then what happens? The nature responds. The thought which we give out, it comes out in our life. On which we focus more, that comes. So when you are believing, when you before starting, if you are taking a project, before starting the project, you have a belief that I am not going to succeed, or you are going to be betrayed, or even though I try very hard, I don't know if I am going to success, if I am going to reach the output or not, if I am going to reach the end results or not. If you are having this thought, if you are having this belief, when you are more focusing on this belief, what happens? Will the project be done in a very good way, or you will be betrayed, or the project is failed? What happens? Whatever you focus on, that comes out. So the next thing, when the project is failed, you complained that this is all because of you, or otherwise you complain to yourself. Most of the cases we complain on others that this is all, we show our finger that this is all because of you. Remember that the remaining fingers are showing towards ourselves. So before complaining, look into ourselves, what has made to reach at this point. So what is that made me to face this situation in my life? Look into yourself. Then when we work with our belief system that has made to reach up to this point, when we work on our thoughts, when we work on our actions and belief systems, everything again changes. How to work on your belief system? Find a belief, explore yourself. We are exploring outside, so we are exploring many things outside. It's time to explore within. What is that made you to reach this situation, to face this situation? Explore yourself. So remember, recognize what is the belief you have, then reframe the belief you have. If you have the belief that you are going to be betrayed, then you reconsider that belief, you change that belief, you shift the belief into I am safe and I am going to get the results very well. I am safe, I am protected, I am trusted. So if you are going to, if you are having a belief that you are not going to achieve even though you tried very hard, reframe that belief that I am success. I can achieve success in my life. So this is the thing, how we can reframe our belief and we make that belief true for ourselves. Feel that belief is true for ourselves when we reframe. So all we need to do is shift from the belief which is not necessary to the belief which is necessary for us. So no complaints. Look into yourself. What is that made you to face the situation? So instead of complaining on others, or instead of complaining that this is all happened because of others, just look into yourself. Then ask yourself how you are going to achieve, how you are going to tackle the situation, how you are going to face the situation. Remember, you are powerful, you are unique. We are the souls coming onto this planet Earth to have a human experience, to learn lessons. So remember all these things, that you are powerful, we are all powerful, and we are unique, we are abundant. We can attract all the things in our lives. So from this I want to conclude that no competition. Remember the abundance. Compete. If you really want to compete with yourself. Remember the concept of abundance, which bring abundant in your life, which brings what you want in your life. You can be healthy, wealthy, abundant enough in your life. You deserve it and you are worthy of it. So competition? No. Compete with ourselves instead of others. Focus on abundant. Then the next thing is comparison. Not to compare with others, because everyone are unique. Everyone deserve the most. So no comparisons. You are beautiful as you are. You are enough as you are. Compare with yourself. Compare with the you yesterday. Compare with yourself how you are yesterday and how you are today, how you are going to be tomorrow. That can bring you changes in your life. The third thing is no to complaint. Not to complaint. Everything has created by us. We are creating our own reality. We are attracting the things into our life. What is that made you to reach this situation? Before complaining, remember what is your role in this. So remember what is your role. What is the belief system you have? What are the thoughts you are releasing? So this is all I want to say. No competition, no comparison, and no complaints. All we need to do is go inside. Compete with ourselves if you want. Compare with yourself so that you can reach a bountiful, you can reach to the higher states. You can expand your life. You can live happily. This is all about 3C concept, friends. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pyramid Times. Thank you, friends.